So hello everyone, we are at day 51 of the Painted Lady Butterflies. I have my two beautiful butterflies here in view. This is the female butterfly that does remain. If you have stayed and watched all of my butterfly videos as well as caterpillar posts up on YouTube, I have gone ahead and photographed these beauties since birth, practically, since they were little itty bitty speckles smaller than even my fingernail. So here's the female butterfly that does remain in my indoor netted nest in captivity in the home, as well as there is my male painted lady butterfly that is in the indoor netted nest in captivity as well. I'm going to try to go ahead and put the girl on my finger so I can give her a little bit of a flight off of the lid so I can get a better look as to the male that's inside. Now, for the purpose of filming, I have decided to put them on my bed today. I just have like a little washcloth underneath, and I haven't had a lot of time to go ahead and really clean up their nesting area, their flowers that I just recently placed inside their little cage nest. But here is the beauty of the female. That is her gender. The reason that she is a female painted lady butterfly is because she has a thicker lower abdomen. And if you wanted to flip her upside down and take a peek at her underside, you would see a little hole, but here she is again. But she is the bigger abdomen painted lady butterfly. And the other one is the smaller one. It's the male. And he's a little jumpy. He wants some camera action, so to say, to have some finger time. So I'll see if I can, it's hard to, when they're flapping around like that, it's hard to get a hold on them to get their attention, to bring them up. I may have to set the camera down so I can go ahead and have them to climb on board. Come on. You both want to fight for attention, right? They are in like a battle mode. I don't know why, but I'm going to blame it on me. Okay, now that I have got him, I can share his beauty. See how his lower abdomen is much smaller than the female lower abdomen. And I mean in this area, that's the bottom. And if you were to turn him upside down and look at his anatomy, if he would let you, you would see he has a little poker that he is meant to, biologically, because he's nature, to poke inward to the female lower abdomen for mating purposes so that they can create baby caterpillars. So I hope I didn't spoil any surprises about life and nature. That's just what nature does. So here is my male painted lady butterfly, and he's very attached and loving towards me. He loves me so much. He might be a little scared now, just because he's not sure where he is, because I don't typically bring him on the bed. I usually bring him outside, but I actually have a fan on, and this way he gets to enjoy some flight time with me in his cage as if he were outdoors. So there is my male painted lady butterfly. Now, as far as my two remaining butterflies, they are on day 51. They were birthed from the metamorphosis process from their cocoons into butterflies more than 4 weeks now. Altogether, the two of them have surpassed their 4-week lifespan. Typically, I'm not sure how long indoor netted caged butterflies, live. Oh, that was so cute. And I caught it on camera. Oh, that was even cuter. You are so cute. But they've been butterflies since like May 18th. And today is Tuesday, June 17th. So that's quite some time. Definitely quite longer than some people realize, I think. If you look up on the internet and you see average lifespans of painted lady butterflies, you probably will see a description of 2 to 4 weeks. So for them to be alive and thriving after 4 weeks, I am very proud of both of them. And it's almost as if they're listening to me with like their little antenna. Sadly, I had to say goodbye to the princess girl. She was a little bit of a crippled butterfly, so to say, because unfortunately the meconium had not passed through properly after birth, which was the waste byproduct, basically that she was supposed to pass from the metamorphosis process. And therefore she had a shorter life than the other ones. So I think her lifespan was 3 weeks, 5 days. But these two are definitely thinking way more than 4 weeks. And I think even she might have even been like 4 weeks. I have to check that out because I think she was born on the 21st and she passed yesterday. So, either way, it's like really close to that 4 week. But I was trying to point out, like when she was passing while I was filming, like I saw her eyes and then I didn't see her eyes. Now, what I'm talking about, and this is really weird, I'm not sure if anybody studies butterflies or that, but if you look really close at my male right here, now I can't zoom in, but you see his 2 dots of his eyes, almost like our eyes. Okay. And when I look at my female, the same thing. But now, when my princess girl passed yesterday, it was really weird. After she passed, I didn't see her eyes. Now, I could tell you another story. When my precious Persian, and I had a Persian Siberian, Persian Siamese cat. It had chosen to pass on my birthday. And on top of passing on my birthday, he chose to take his last breath in my arms. It was the most oddest phenomenon that I have ever witnessed or experienced with an animal. But what I must say is the weirdest thing had happened. And I'm not sure if it's for all animals or what the case is, but his eyes went from being like eyes, like these bright, beautiful blue eyes, to just like this weird, like globe, like cream. And it was so bizarre because I never had known that to happen. And again, I'm not sure what happens with other people, but that's what happened with me. But I did witness the same thing occurring with my baby butterfly that passed yesterday. So very, very weird and odd. So I don't know what it is, but my 2 butterflies remain. I'm hoping for baby caterpillars. Where are those eggs? You have to lay the eggs for me to have your children and to continue the legacy of you 2. But as of today, for day 51 of these beautiful painted lady butterflies, once caterpillars, here is where they stand. I hope you all enjoy the beauty of them and their flapping and tapping. And hopefully I get a chance to give you a little update tomorrow, share with them popping away. But until then, thanks so much for stopping by. If you have any questions, remember you can feel free to drop down a comment. Have I named them? Not yet. Maybe you should drop down some comments of some cute, adorable names. But thank you all so much for watching. We wish you a great, wonderful week. And we'll see you again soon. Take care now. Thanks. Bye.